Welcome to the FinClear platform. It's a quick session overview of the FinClear platform and its main components. And FinClear's platform is made up of two main systems, one being iBroker. Now this is our settlement and clearing system. This is the books and records where all our accounts are in here. And within broker we have a hierarchy, being the org, which is usually the clients that we interact with, the wholesale clients, the AFSL groups, Australian Financial Services Licence. So our clients must have one of those for us to do business with them. We have org, branch, advisor, and account. And we're able to come in, look at accounts see all accounts that belong to that org, that branch, maybe that advisor, or just at an account level. But this is the books and records. An account, you have to have an account, and that's where your stock is held. And so that's a core part. An iBroker talks to the Australian clearinghouse, being CHESS. And this is the system where your stock is held. We deal with pretty much 90% of our accounts will have a thing called a HIN. That's the primary number at CHESS, being a holder identification number, and that's where your stock is held in Australia. So if I buy a BHP, 1,000 BHP, that'll be held at CHESS on a HIN, and that's very safe, custodial place, owned and run by the ASX. Now the other major component of our platform is Trade Centre. And Trade Centre is where our users come in and our user interfaces, and this is where we manage users, and users are attached and get given access to accounts in the system. Only FinClear staff, our ops staff, have access to iBroker. This is where accounts are created, settled, things like that. So only our staff have that. And our clients, or our customers and their clients, use Trade Centre to interact with all of this. So the main systems we have, Trade Centre has multiple UIs. First one, TC Advisor. That's a desktop system. That's a hardcore trading platform that your traditional stockbroker uses, somebody at Euroz Hartley's or Macquarie or something like that, somebody who's trading. And our dealing desk and operators use TCA as well to manage our book. Then the other main ones are TC Wealth, which is for our financial planners, more our AFSL groups. People are out there who are buying and holding long, building wealth for their clients. They're not really traders. And that's just a web-based application. Orderpad in there, can see all their accounts and place orders. A crucial one we have is TC Ops. And TC Ops is for operations. It's really our middle office system, and that allows all our clients to create accounts, modify data on an account, an address, phone number, etc. like that, request a HIN. So this is our main application that it enables you to create an account, link that, and modify that account. Then we have a number of other systems. We've got not a very good phone, but that's a phone. You know, we've got mobile, and we've got a thing called TC Pro as well, which is really a high-end streaming trading platform. Day traders, people like that, etc. like that. A number of our advisors might use that as well. The data streams, it's all very much real time. And some of these things like TC Wealth, there's an advisor view, same with mobile, and a client view, so we can provide everything for our AFSL groups. They just need to have their AFSL license and internet connection, and we'll provide the whole platform for them to do their business. So the core obviously that we at FinClear is we produce contract notes, and producing a contract note is our biggest part of our revenue generator. So let's walk through how contract note works and how the platform processes everything. We have another bit of tech called a Smart Order Router, SOR. Within here, somebody on any of the TC Wealth, TCA, TC Mobile, TC Pro, what a user will come along, whether that's an advisor. Whoops, forgot another very important component of Trade Centre is our APIs. So our clients can use the interfaces we build, or we can provide just APIs, and clients can build their own front ends into our platform to open an account, place an order, modify that account, see holdings. So we've got some big clients like Stake, Superhero, Think Markets, and very much a growing area, and people are just consuming our APIs and building their own front ends, mobile devices and trading platforms. So what happens in our life cycle is an order is placed. So that's somebody wanting to put an order in, nothing's happened. Let's take the example, I'm going to buy 1,000 BHP at $1. So I'll also, over this side, let's draw that up and how that looks. So we've got BHP, and this person here is going to put in 1,000 BHP at $1. So over here, BHP 1,000 at $1. Okay, so the order goes across into the Smart Order Router. Smart Order Router, in fact, in Australia these days, and quite a few people still don't realise it, we actually have two major exchanges, one being the ASX that most people are fully aware of, and then the other, it was called Chi-X and has recently been fully purchased by American group SIBO, Chicago Stock Exchange, etc. like that. So our Smart Order Router will work out for the client the best, which of these two exchanges will be the best place to go and fill and get the 1,000 BHP that has been placed. So let's just say, for simplistically sake, this order will end up on the ASX. It could have gone here. It's got some algorithms to work out how best to do that. And the exchanges are really just matching engines, trying to match buys and sells together, which is the crux of our business at FinClear. And over on this side of the ledger, there might be somebody here, and they've got 900 units on the market and this person's willing to sell only at $1.05. You might have another person in there, and they're willing to sell at $1.10. And have I done that the right way around? Yes, I have. And on this side, we've got another 200, and this person is willing to pay only 90 cents. So what we have is that there's the best seller here. This person here is going, I'm happy to sell my BHP for $1.05, but the best buyer is only willing to pay $1. So there's a mismatch in the market and nothing's trading. And then along comes another person, and they go, you know what, I'm happy to sell 1,500 BHP at $1. So we have a match here, and this is what these exchanges are doing. So that's come in, buyers and sellers have been matched off, and what that is called when that happens, we've gone from an order being placed to a trade has occurred. That term there, when they are matched, that's a trade. So we've placed an order. An order can sit in, like I've shown there, can sit in the market and not trade. But once it's traded, it goes through. We have a trade feed goes into iBroker, and iBroker notifies CHESS that this has been done. And in this life cycle as well, there's another important bit here. Trade Centre places the order to market, but it also places a booking instruction or a back office instruction into iBroker. There is a thing called an XREF that is passed all around the place, and it's on that. And iBroker matches the trades coming in with this booking, with this X reference, and books those together, and we have something that is then called, it's actually now called a confirmation, but just for shorthand, a C note. Now that's the legal tender that you placed an order for 1,000 BHP. That C note is you're done. So being a buyer, I'm going to owe some money here because I'm buying that stock. And so really quickly looking at that, we've got 1,000 BHP at $1. So that's $1,000. Everything we do and the way we make the money and our revenue at FinClear is brokerage. So in this case, let's say it was a flat rate of $50. And there's GST is paid on brokerage, so that's another $5. So that would have been a total of $1,055, and that's what would be on this C note here. And the book, that's what this booking instruction's about. An advisor might choose the brokerage, etc. like that. Sometimes it can be fixed for our retail guys, etc. like that. But iBroker's going to collect from this account, has banking interfaces, etc. like that, is going to collect $1,055 off that account. Probably it's quite important to know that iBroker is a ledger-based system. It has debits and credits and everything. There's always a debit and credit side of things. And this whole cycle is, here at FinClear, we've bought this stock, so we've got to get the cash. And what Chess does, let's say it was Shaw's was the broker, that's where the seller was. Now Chess's job is to match the buyers and the sellers up. We've got to get the stock off Shaw's, so Chess will send the messages to Shaw's going, you need to send us 1,000 units in BHP, and when you do that, FinClear here, they're going to send you that $1,000 to pay for that. So that's really what Chess is doing, is matching off all the brokers in the market, swapping stock for cash. It gets quite a bit more complicated, but that's really what's going on. And what we have, that's gone out to the bank. We've taken the money, done a direct debit. They could have paid it in, etc. like that. We've got the money that's come in onto our account to pay Shaw's, and we keep the $50 at FinClear, and voila, that's how we're producing the bulk of our revenue at this point in time at FinClear. So that is the simplistic view. We also have another big part of our platform is a system called Iris. Now they're the dominant order management system in Australia, so we support that. We have many clients that use Iris. Iris have their own thing called a BMR, and that whole thing, it's exactly the same. We then have our clients hanging off here who might use Iris to place orders. We have things that work with Iris where we load the accounts into Iris every morning. So here's all the accounts, here's what they hold, and these people using Iris can do pretty much the same that others can do with Trade Centre. But that's another big way we get flow of orders going into our system. And about 12 months, bit more ago, we bought a company, Pershing Australia. Now, they have another back office system, so within our platform, we actually have two back offices. So we've got this other one called Summit. Now, if we look in iBroker, the easiest way to look at this and the way I like to talk, this is our execution business. So all of this is done on the FinClear PID. A PID is the participant ID, FinClear being the participant, Shaw's is a participant, or another way to think of that is the broker. On the Summit side of things, this is where we do all our third-party clearing business. And this is where we just really run the back office for brokers like Shaw's, Canaccord, Wilson's, Ord Minnett. There's some of the big mid-tier brokers in Australia, of which we're really just running the back office for them. Those brokers themselves will have their own, predominantly Iris connecting to here, and we're picking up the trade feeds from those brokers, feeding into there, and then running that system for us. Now, this, if I'm going to draw it out correct, there's a bunch of tools from a group called Agility, a whole bunch of things like that. But our plans here at FinClear is we're going to extend Trade Centre over both Summit and iBroker. Trade Centre is a back office agnostic product. Already does that. The main bits for us that we're going to build out is more TC ops and things that are actually opening accounts, changing accounts, etc. like that. And then we'll have one platform looking over the top of both those back offices. We also use product called Jasper for reporting that reads into those. We're about to kick off and probably replace that with our own data warehousing solution that will sit over both Summit and iBroker and provide us a lot of reporting over those solutions. So we end up one platform being Trade Centre sitting over a couple of back offices, etc. like that. And with most people know and have heard that CHESS, they're changing to a distributed ledger technology further down the track. We will probably write a new settlement and clearing engine that will talk direct to that ledger and replace both of those and do our entire business in one back office. But that, in a nutshell, is how we make the majority of our revenue at FinClear at this point in time.